welcome.
It's weird.
All right.
I
Anyway,
can hear so
hello.
much.
Welcome to Bloodlines, session
hot coffee pot.
4. Who wants to recap last week?
Me.
Okay, Swissy, recap.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so last week
Mhm.
we got onto the boat. Well, we did some stuff before then, so we were.
Wow, you just skipped 75% of the stream.
I was about to have an actual moment. If you had started with, we got onto the boat.
We got on the boat. Okay, so
Swissy turns Josh into the Joker.
I'm gonna have a Joker moment if you don't do this properly.
Nah, we did some shopping and shit beforehand. Got my Johnson, which is a
You're
smug little
skipping
halfling
so
statue.
much. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh god,
listen,
I hate this.
somebody else should
I hate
probably
this.
take it. I remember the latter half.
Can I just
so.
read it and Swissy gets the HP, please?
I know what happened after the boat, so that's
I
my
haven't
fault.
decided what happens to Swissy yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I remember what happens after the boat mostly. So,
do you want me to get you up to the boat?
That'd be fine.
All right,
Sorry.
excellent. I'll read what we have up until the boat, and then I'll tag you out like we're in WrestleMania. As we wake, we've all progressed to level 2. Ronan did Tai Chi as Aster explained how his new star chart astrolabe works. We studied the collars that we got off the Blink Dogs, finding that they're of very high quality and have a Fey royalty rune that's like a wings shape on them, which means a little something to Mellow. Then we exited Queen's Reach. The Ronin scouted ahead, and we ran into Rasia Stonespeaker, who is a female Minotaur, and she offered us a ride in her cart. And after a high insight check, we decided to trust her. And she asks about our charge, and Mello lies and says that we are going to a wedding, which Aster believes. Upon reaching Lonestead, Rasia whispers to Aster about keeping a low profile to avoid gossips. Then we headed to the, I believe, the Elf Ear Boathouse, where the disagreeable artist owner tells us to head to the docks to find Manku the Rock. Mello tips him a copper piece.
It was Alfir.
Alfir?
Alfir. His name is Alfir. A-L-F-I-R, I think.
Listen,
I don't have...
Alfir is close.
Yeah, he does have elf ears.
Alfir. Okay, I'm gonna just spell it phonetically for my own sake.
Yeah, good, because I don't remember.
We find from a sailor that Manku owns a houseboat, and we meet the incredibly piratey pirate orc. She takes us to the tavern at the end of the world. We can sometimes see the fall at the end of the world. A bright blue tiefling named, I have Pesalace.
Pesalace.
Seats us, and we get drinks, which is water for me, Goldie, and Sarah. Then Verona got sake, Manku got grog, and Mello got moonshine. And then Manku asked us about the trip and said we should leave in the morning. In a bay off the west coast is Safehome that has a sole caretaker on this small island that has a manor on it. Ronan stays in the room in the TEW, which is Tavern at the End of the World, but made into an acronym. With Goldie and Sarah as Mello, and Aster head to Bits and Bobbles, which is read by Barnabas, the human male. Aster sells his leather armor, and Mello sells the Blink Dog pelts and buys a smug halfling statuette named Johnson.
Yeah.
Then we headed to
Amber's. We spent about 20 minutes on that.
We headed to Amber's armaments, where the owner Amber has a cool werewolf arm because she's a shifter. She also has a small inlet and quenches blades directly in the ocean. Mello buys a whetstone. We sleep the night, and Manku wakes us up early and takes us to the docks. Would you like to go from here then, Swissy?
Oh, you got it.
Jax Wilson is the captain of the Falls Dancer, a small houseboat who takes us to the Safe House Island. T, who is a middle-aged halfling female, greets us and takes the Princess and Goldie off to winding staircases and halls as Mello stealthed behind. With nothing seeming amiss, well, after some time, I guess, Aster and Ronan headed after them, and then they all booked it back. Nothing seemed amiss because T said that she was able to keep tabs on us by scrying. So we headed to the houseboat, and then Jack came running to warn us of danger, which he carves into the boat because he cannot speak. And then he leads us to a cove where the real body of T is buried. And then we race back to the manor and find the front door locked.
Yep, that is basically correct. Josh, give me a D4.
There's so much shit I forgot. It wasn't even worth me trying.
3 temporary HP for Josh.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have like most of the names and details, but I remembered most of that.
I forgot a lot. I forgot we were even in the woods at the start of last session.
I am
thought we
the
were already in
lore
town.
keeper, keeper of the lore.
Well, technically, I'm the lore keeper because I wrote the lore. But
Well, you can't keep the lore that you wrote. That's cheating. I have to keep the lore that you've written.
Swissy, to be fair, it makes sense that you don't remember that we started in the woods because we left them immediately.
Yeah, like
so
super
that's why
early
I
on.
was tripped up a little
Mhm.
bit.
Okay.
You wouldn't have forgotten anything important, but I wrote it all down.
Okay. The three of you are standing on the porch. 1 second. It's map time, not nap time.
In the exact
Aw,
moment
damn it.
from last session's ending, where
Yeah.
click click locked.
Okay. You should be able to see scroll. You'll have to zoom out and scroll down to the bottom because map big. Also, hello, Mola guy. I didn't get the
I have
chance to say hello.
scrolled down. There it is to the right.
Oh, that.
I will
That's cheap.
recenter.
Wow, that is
Jesus.
a large map.
Yeah, I'm
We're
not
all be
really
here
good.
a while.
I'm not really good with the scale of maps when I was making this, so I was like, it's a little big.
30 to 50 is normally
Yeah.
fairly good for like a large map. Like in terms of grid size.
Yeah, I was comparing
Like even
it.
a 25 is.
I was comparing it to a few other like official maps, and I did not do a good job. But yeah, the three of you are standing on the porch in front of Safehome.
We're
Mellow's hand.
trapped.
Mellow's
We
hand is
can't
on.
go.
Mellow's hand is on the handle, and it clicks as they try to turn it.
Oh no, it's locked.
That's bad.
I feel that we've made a grave error.
Well, we can only try to correct it, can't we?
We got to get in there.
Indeed. Does somebody have a better idea, or is this the time for brute force?
I'm not.
Um.
I'm not good with thieves' tools.
Do you have thieves' tools?
Well, none of
no, I
us
don't
owns
even have
thieves
them.
tools. You can also
I was
use
gonna say, none of
thieves
us are-
tools. You can use thief tools without being proficient.
No, I know.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
have them.
Yeah, I know. You would still. I'm just saying that like you would still have a +3 to them. Should you?
Yeah.
I'm saying you could pick up a set someday when we
Okay.
have money.
Guys. The Ronin
I have an
reaches
idea.
into his bag, remembering something suddenly. He pulls out a crowbar.
Yeah, but I have.
The
I-
only thing I spent all of my money
I
on.
forgot about the crowbar.
Yeah, but I have a thing for this.
Oh.
The Ronin
If-
slowly and sadly puts away his crowbar.
Okay,
If it
Josh.
works, anyways. I
Josh, what's
had
your thing?
an idea I wanted to try. It's up to Boko, I guess, if it works, because
Mhm.
I don't think it's in the. I don't think this exact scenario is in the rule text. But I was going to, when we encountered a lock that we couldn't get through, was going to try to use the spell Shape Water.
Okay.
So using water from my water flask, I'd like to use Shape Water to cause it to form just like a simple cylinder and animate towards the door with one effect. And then once the water cylinder has pressed into the door lock as much as it can, I was going to then freeze it and hope that the expanding ice breaks the lock somehow. Or like breaks it in significant enough way we can kind of just push the door open.
Okay. It's so it's one of those like big double manor doors, you know, the ones that rich people have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
if yeah, just choose a door and you can try it. Let's see. This doesn't involve like a roll. Let me look at your stats really quick. Well, let me think how I would want you to roll this.
Yeah, because like Shape Water is just a cantrip, so it just
Mhm.
does it. It like does move the water and freeze it. I guess the decision would be what kind of locks would be damaged by freezing water.
I wasn't ready to think about lock lore today. Just roll it with wisdom, like you did with like a spellcast or something.
Okay. Do you want me to have proficiency in it?
Yeah,
Or
sure, go
not?
ahead. It's because these
Okay.
are your spells, so you obviously use them.
I'll just click my produce flame then, because that should be at a +5.
Okay. If this was Pathfinder, you would have gotten a critical success.
Excellent.
Yeah, so as you force the water into the lock, you hear a click, and if you were to press your hand down the handle, you would be able to open it.
All right, so Aster does that. I've got a plan. Does the water cylinder, freezes it, and then just like lightly taps down the handle, and the door eases open, and he looks over with a huh, like a real huh?
Amazing.
It's pretty good.
Science.
The
Anyways, we
rodent
should go.
enters.
Let's go.
All right.
Whoop.
You find
Oh
yourself.
no, wrong.
You find yourself standing in the Manor's coat room. It's a very small room. You've got a red circular rug and a coat rack in it, and a door on the far side.
Nice.
Well,
Well, I guess can I perceive the coat rack?
You may perceive it as much as you like.
All right. I don't trust this Chekhov's coat rack. I'm gonna stare at
that's
it.
fair.
You stare at the coat rack. The coat rack does not stare back, it's a coat rack.
I think it's an ordinary coat rack, I say after a brief second.
There is one coat on it. It's a bit of a much smaller coat. You can probably guess that this coat belonged to the former T.
F.
I
Well,
approach.
anyway.
I would like
Does
to
the
press
coat
my
have
ear to
pockets?
the door.
Sure. It will address Josh first. In the pockets, you find a roll of pipeweed.
Nice.
Drugs.
Turn up.
What do you
Aster takes the pipeweed.
What do you think she's doing on this island all alone? She doesn't have anywhere to go, so of course she's gonna get stoned.
Time to
Alright,
add
brother.
1 gram of pipeweed to my inventory.
Okay, Swissy, you can go up to the door.
I'm also going up to the door, but around the rug.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we've walked on this rug already once before.
I know, but like, I trust nothing in no one.
I did
Ronan
betray,
skirts around the rug. It's like, haha, not today.
I did
Not
betray
again.
your trust of NPCs last week, so that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd like to put my ear to the door, see if I
Okay,
can listen out
Swissy,
for
give me a
any
dex roll.
movement.
I knew it!
No,
A what?
a dex roll for the door.
Oh, okay.
You could also do a stealth roll, but either or I think would be work for listening through.
To listen through the door?
Actually, let's go for perception. Perception makes more
Okay.
sense if you're trying to perceive the sound from the
I was
other
gonna say,
side
are
of the
you
door.
are you implying I might trip and bump into
Yeah,
the door?
usually hearing, seeing, and smell are all perception. I get advantage on smell because trunk.
Because of your
I shouldn't have
pictures.
said anything because I'm better at stealth, but oh well.
Wow.
You see nothing.
What
Well,
if I can hear
s-
with my big elephant ears?
Can I eat your elephant ears? I haven't had one in
Lore
so
wise,
long.
I'm just in such a panic that I can hear my heartbeat in my ears, and it's kind of fucking.
Yeah, that's a good way of role playing that, Swissy. I like that.
Is this door even locked?
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. I've got guidance. Duh. I'm gonna guidance myself and then try to perceive.
I'm
Wow.
gonna take some deep breaths.
Nope.
Hang on, I get D4. 10.
I mean, you hear nothing. And since the Ronin was asking the Ronin, as you lay your hand on the door, the handle, it's not locked.
I mean, I suppose
I
we just
open
go
it.
in.
I open it. I mean, yeah.
You open the door. Okay,
Darts at the ready.
Watch there be no enemies in this entire fucking mansion.
I hope that's not the case.
All right.
as you
So
step
this
through,
is the large sitting room.
Yeah, as you step through the door, you find yourself in the living room. From the ceiling hangs a large chandelier. On the far side of the room sits a sofa and an armchair, each with an accompanying table. Each wall is adorned by a door. By the eastern door stands a full suit of armor that should say the western door. Whoops. I was messing up my cardinal directions pretty badly when I wrote my notes. The southern door is guarded by a suit. Also is guarded by a suit of armor.
Now just say that the mansion faces north. Then you're perfect.
Josh, you're
Wait,
gonna
no, then
make
your
my
north
brain.
south would be. You know, ignore me.
Okay.
Is this a reference to something I don't get?
What?
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 Never mind. Mello, which way did we come from last time?
Boko, what is the path that I took? I
Oh, no.
apologize for not remembering, but okay.
What do you mean I don't know?
Okay.
Let's see. Let's give me
Because
Give you a-
it happened very fast.
give me a wisdom roll, Swissy.
Okay.
There's no recall knowledge in this, but this is as close as I can get. Ooh. Hmm. You
I mean, I can just go back and watch the VOD.
Swissy, don't cheat. So you don't remember the door that you went through, but you do remember that when Tia returned to the room, she came through the north door, and you knew that was weird because you know for a fact that is not the one she left through.
All right, well,
I say we should proceed north. Try to find the path she came from. Whoever this imposter is.
sounds good to me.
Pasta.
Wow, the
And
Ronin just went under the chandelier. Huh?
As the Ronin, as you reach the center of the room, you start to hear a rumbling.
So much for being cautious.
Hey, no, you don't need a perception roll for that. The suit on the left side of the room starts to shake and it shambles towards you. And the halberd that the second suit of armor is holding levitates. Roll a initiative. Let me get up the tracker before you do that, though. There you go. You may now roll your initiatives.
Grazie.
Always forget I got a -1 to that.
Not important. Just roll good.
I love how you made a
XD.
point to step around the rug in the previous room and then walked right under a chandelier.
Hey, listen.
That's I don't know. That's
like
like
a chandelier on the map.
You would
doesn't
die
mean
if you
it's
were a
gonna fall
hitman
on
target.
me.
I
that's
did not try anything.
that's quintessential Steven, but to
Oh yeah, I know. I just love pointing it out.
haha, one.
Oh,
got
right
him.
over you. Nice.
Wait, so were you fighting literally a floating halberd?
One of them is, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's animated items. Anything can be
This
animated if you try.
This one didn't go into the tracker. It was a 1. Let me find that. You are not 19. You rolled badly. You are a 1. You will sort descending.
And Mello goes first because he has a positive initiative score.
Okay. You may go.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, I guess I'll just
I will take the
I'm
target.
not
you
in
do
range,
not.
so I can. Yeah, I'm in range or not in range of an opportunity attack, so I'm gonna move a little bit, get to a more opportune place, and then I'm gonna throw knives at this. No, that's. Am I gonna
Don't
like
think about
have
it.
disadvantage on the fact that it's a skinny ass halberd?
No.
Okay.
No, you
not
do
a
not.
lot.
What?
I'll throw a dart at it. I didn't.
But no.
Trying to hit a halberd in midair with a dart is harder than
That's
hitting a
not-
suit of armor.
That's not how D&D works.
Just don't-
Okay, I was just asking. God, fuck you.
Well, I mean,
No, it's a reasonable question, but
it
don't
is a
worry about
reasonable
it.
question because I have seen monsters like that when I was reading the monster manual, and
Yeah,
two,
in
that's kind of
homebrew, right?
that is also kind of what AC is with these who trying to
Yeah.
hit it.
Okay.
Smaller things tend to have higher ACs, at least in Pathfinder 1, because the idea is something very large and hulking has a lower AC because it's
Mhm.
easier to hit.
Roll your dart, Swissy.
Cool. Yeah, trying to. There we go.
I just the
Let's
work
see.
behind that would be needed for like determine the size of the target would be amazing.
It was just a question.
Swissy,
I'm not
as you
talking
throw,
about you anymore.
Swissy, as you throw your first dart, it whizzes in the space between the curved section of the halberd and the handle, missing completely.
Oh no, it was too small.
Fucking hate you.
Damn.
I do too.
I
It's
mean,
fine.
you rolled an 11.
Okay.
No, I
is
hate
that your
Josh just in general.
is that your
Oh,
You
okay,
could
I see.
you could draw your whip for free at the end of your turn if you wanted, or a
That's
second
true.
dart, because you can draw your darts for free now, so you still have your free action for
Yeah,
the turn.
I'll draw a dart.
okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. It is the Ronin's turn.
I'm gonna yeet on up to that suit of armor. Wait, can I even make
Yeah,
that
can you
far?
make there? You've got very short legs. I was gonna say,
10,
yeah, you can. You
15,
can just
20.
you can get there.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. There
I
we go.
draw
I
my
draw my
Otachi.
Otachi. I swing.
Okay. Let's see. Give me your swing. All right. As you swing the Odachi, it collides with the armor and sinks in just a little bit.
Neat.
Give me your damage. Ooh, 11.
I hit him.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Great sorry, so great.
Okay. It is the Halberd's
So-
turn. It's
No hard feelings.
So let's see how how are you gonna try to get the floating weapon to say no hard feelings? Anyway, the floating weapon floats up to you.
He's very
He's very charismatic.
It is going to attack.
Really?
Yeah. No advantage.
After all we've been through.
It misses. I'm not even gonna bother asking. That's a miss.
Cool.
It's Aster's turn.
No, Swissy's AC is actually 6. It's great. You imagine having AC that low.
I would cry.
Alright,
die.
well, I am going to. Yeah, I guess that could be a fun place. I'm gonna move a little bit to reposition. So I will head up over here. And then, I mean, the Ronin, it looked like the Ronin got a good hit in, so I'll try to help with the halberd for now. I don't think I need to call on the power of the moon to punish anyone yet. So I am going to go ahead and just use a produce flame on the halberd.
Go for it.
Attack roll. 12.
Okay, as you produce your flame, if the flames wash over the halberd, but as they subside, it's still floating there, not even singed.
Hmm.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, it should be. Everything
Okay.
else should be fine. My current, just as a reminder, my current loadout is I've got shield in left hand, and I'm holding my star chart with my trunk, and then my right hand is just open.
Of course. That is the animated armor's turn.
I would like to shout to Aster, hey, watch it, you'll singe my whiskers.
Sorry.
Swissy,
It's
what
okay,
is
I'm
that?
sorry.
What is that, Swissy? What is that in my chat?
It's what happened when I tried to click on show spell description on Josh's thing.
Yeah,
Doesn't work.
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You can't click on other
No.
ones.
It's not your
Yeah,
spell.
yeah, because it's linked to like your page. It's weird.
Mhm.
Mhm.
The Ronin, the armor has fully stood out now and looks directly down at you.
I peek at him from under my hat.
So, one thing,
Yeah, what's
he
up?
makes 2 attacks.
That's not cool. Well, that one misses.
Come on, you
That
slam.
one also misses.
And welcome to the slam.
I move like the water.
You do one of those like little floor spins.
How can
Smash,
you hit
smash.
that which moves like the natural spring?
Yeah, but he misses. It is Mellow's turn.
Try to hit it.
Well,
I think
That
we
might
split
just
up
be
this
what I do.
combat well.
yeah, I'm gonna just take a swing at it with my dart.
Cut him up.
It's gonna whop whop.
Critical.
Crit.
How
Swissy,
do I
roll me
roll
the
this
crit.
again?
I think
If you
it
just click
should-
the damage, it should do it
does it
automatically.
Yeah, that's it.
Baba
Auto.
booey.
Hey, 9 damage.
Yeah, that's a 9. Don't mind my bad maths.
I critically
Nice.
stabbed this halberd with my dart.
Yeah, Swissy,
You hit its weak point.
as you stab forward with your dart, you find a crack in the surface of this halberd because it's
I
definitely
see a
old.
delamination in the surface, and I stab it
Oh my god,
directly.
Ben App! Click it with his thumbnail to just
Yeah.
prove how big it is.
Yeah.
It cracks, and from the point, it starts cracking real bad. All right. Is there anything
Oh, they
else you want to
quenched it
do in
too
your
hot.
turn?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. The Ronin. It's the Ronin.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay, go for it. You try to swing your Odachi like you did before, but as it comes down on its shoulders, it just sparks right off.
Interesting.
Oh, I need to remember I have
Stealth,
+2 on my damage rolls when I throw darts now, if I hit.
I was just making sure I don't have like inspiration or anything. Yeah, I mean, that's my turn.
All right.
I do one thing.
It is the animated
Nice.
halberd's turn. It's pretty mad at Mallow for cracking its wonderful surface. It's gonna swing again.
Ah!
Hey, Swissy, does a
Ow.
19 hit?
Yeah.
All right, let me grab one of my dice. You're the right. That's not the right. This one.
Grab the good one.
I grabbed the purple one. You're not getting the trance dice yet.
It
Oh,
does
man.
1d20. It's crazy.
You take 5 damage.
Oh.
It was fine. It's just a quarter of your health. Okay. That's the
fine.
animated halberd's turn. It's Aster's turn.
Do you have
Well,
spells yet, Swissy? I don't remember.
I do.
yes.
Oh, cool.
They're just going to be situational, though, because I'll be smiting for most of my spell
Yeah, I mean,
slots.
yeah.
Right. Well, I'm gonna try to see if I can hit a produce flame the second time
Okay, go for it.
because I don't learn from my mistakes. 23.
Ooh. Roll me your damage. Okay,
You're requenching it. That's a
Yeah.
mistake.
the waves of your fire wash over it, but when the flames clear up, it's actually on fire. The handle is starting to smolder.
Ah.
All right.
Oh, great. You turned it into a
Thermodynamics.
flaming halberd.
Well, it's
Oh.
not gonna hit you with the handle.
Oh, true.
Dun, dun. But what if?
What if?
Unless.
But otherwise, I think, yeah, I feel like I'm good where I'm standing, so I'll
Okay.
just hold down
It's
the
the
fort.
animated armor's turn. It's gonna make some stompies.
Do it. You won't. Okay, you might.
You might.
Okay. One of those hits.
Yeah, for sure.
The rolling damage. Take 6 damage. And that is the animated armor's turn. Mello, it's your turn.
Neat.
Ah. Would it surprise you to know I'm going to stab you again? Ho ho!
Oh my god. Cracked.
Holy shit.
Cracked.
I
So
stabbed
Another
the
9.
exact same spot.
You did the exact same damage. That's crazy.
Woo!
So let's see, how do you want to kill this? How do you want to do this halberd?
Good thing we're getting the crits out early on the animated halberds. That'll.
Yeah.
Let me think here. I would like to and I'm just gonna stab it again in the same exact spot and be like,
Okay. As you
aha,
s-
I've exposed your weakness, and I stab it.
As you stab it into the exact same point or same weak spot you exposed before, the cracks spread even more and it shatters. The handle falls to the ground.
Ah, that's what's oddly satisfying for an inanimate object.
And that's your turn, I think. Oh, technically you could move if you want to do that.
Yeah, you could move if you wanted to reposition.
Feline agility, baby.
If you you could put yourself in melee range of the
I'll put
animated
myself there.
armor. I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Okay.
YOLO,
I'm here
right?
to support you, I say to the Ronin.
I mean, you guys could set up a flank at some point, I guess.
They would have to reposition around it, but yeah, they could definitely get
Yeah, they would
flanking.
have to go here and here is what I mean.
Oh,
Like if Mello went here, then the Ronin could pivot
well,
there.
the
Yeah.
Ronin
and their
does go
turn.
next, right?
Yeah.
The Ronin sure does
Yes.
go next.
Strategy,
All right.
teamwork, dreamwork.
Dreamworks?
Seeing Mello roll up, I feint with my sword and reposition and then hit him from behind.
Okay.
I guess the side. There's not
Yeah.
really facing.
Roll it.
It's all
Nah.
Calvin ball.
Not unless you use the Calvin ball.
Ooh,
Let's go.
baby!
24. Roll me
24.
that damage. Roll me the damage. And
How do you roll flanking?
We're
Corey?
gonna
Or is
redo
it-
that too.
It's just you just add 2.
when we rolled
to
the 2, okay. Yeah, it's just
your
adding
melee
2 to
attacks.
your attack against their AC. Wow.
All right. Well,
Wow.
that's the first time it's betrayed.
Turned a 2 into a 1. Yeah, one of my
Alright,
players
so
had
9
that.
damage.
9
One of my
damage.
players had that fighting style at one point, and I since there was only 2 players in that campaign, I home homebrewed it so that he could reroll ones like a second time to not get shit on.
Yeah, as your
Uh,
Odachi connects with the armor, it shudders, but it remains standing. Okay, it's Aster's turn.
Let's really just bully this guy.
Yeah. It's like
I
that
wasn't
JoJo meme.
expecting them to roll so bad on their initiatives.
The dice decide all.
Yeah, they
I mean, I
sure
think we're
did.
doing pretty all right on this guy, so I'm probably gonna preserve.
Your spell slots.
Preserves resources, and I'm just gonna try to hit him with a produce flame if I can find it. There it is. 20.
Oh, baby. Let's go. Let's see it.
Oops, sorry.
That's the wrong one, Josh.
I clicked on 7.
7. All right. As your flames wash over the armor, you hear it creaking, and you can basically see it quivering now.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully we're about to bully him.
All right. It's
Bully him.
speaking of, it's the armor's turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
it's
We're
gonna
gonna
make
get bullied.
I dare you to move away from me.
He spins to win.
first slam attack goes to the Ronin.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's a 10.
Not fair.
And second slam attack goes to Mello.
Crit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aw.
Hey.
Why?
It's Swissy.
It would have been funny.
And let me
I
check
didn't do
my
it.
damage roll really quick. Swissy, you take 7 damage.
Owie. Okay,
He stamps down on your cat toes.
That's only 1 more damage than I took.
I'm fine.
Might be fine. Mello is technically bloodied. Anyway, it's Mello's turn.
Yes.
Owie.
Your toes.
Stomped on your big old cat feet.
I don't want to hear about Swissy's cat feet anymore.
Can I throw from point blank range? How does
No.
that work? I'm
No.
sorry.
Well, yeah. The answer is yes, but remember, any ranged attack you make on any target while an enemy is within 5 feet of you
Right.
has disadvantage. So
Okay,
you
that's
should.
how I was just making sure. Yeah.
So you should just do and also your melee attack right now gets +2 because of flanking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was just making sure.
So the answer is you can. It's just hard to hit.
Cool. So I won't. It's all good.
Yes.
What I do want to try, just because I want to do it, because this armor's still looking pretty good, right?
No.
No.
It's
Oh, really?
shaking and
Okay.
quivering.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dart it then.
We've done like 20 damage to it.
Man, my rolls.
Yeah.
26.
Get him out in the first encounter. Don't worry about the boss. 6. That is exactly enough. How do you want to kill this armor?
I want to wedge the dart under its helmet and then like crank on it like a crowbar and pop it off.
Go for it, yeah. As you lodge your dart under the helmet, you press down with all your force on it, and its head shoots off, and it pings around the room before falling on the ground.
Nice.
Fight is
Yahtzee.
over.
That was an incredible torque.
It's that easy, apparently.
The
I
fight
didn't
is
think that would
over.
work.
Yay.
Okay.
Woo.
So north, I believe.
To the north, there is a small wooden door.
You got any of those good berries, my friend?
Oh yeah, I always have them. Aster says, and then it looks north.
May I borrow a few?
Oh, you need some. Yeah.
I am injured. Yes.
So, fortunately, we've okay.
I'm just mooching off this elephant man for all time.
It's all right. They don't have any good berries marked in my inventory already, so I am going to spend a spell slot, go down to 2 remaining to produce 10 berries, and I just sort of hold them in the palm of my hand toward Mello so he can take as many as he would like.
Okay.
How many would Josh the player be accepting of me taking?
That sounds like a you question, doesn't it?
I
Your
restore 10
friendship.
Mello's getting
Yeah, I
a
guess you
good
are.
berry addiction.
Mello's jaw unhinges like a snake, and he slurps every berry out of my hand. It's upsetting. Also, Boko, just for me to know, since for like combat things, do we ever have to like let you know if we're gonna like loot the bodies, or will you just let
Yes.
us know if there's anything important?
Yes, I would
Okay.
prefer it if you actively ask me about them. Okay,
Sure.
I'll pull.
Is
I'll
there
pull.
anything on the armor? I'm assuming the halberd
No,
is a halberd and has
The
nothing.
halberd has no
no,
pockets.
no. It's just like a display suit of armor. It's not even like worth looting because of how like old it is. Also, since
Okay.
I'll do a little behind the curtain. If you had looted the dead guards at the very first fight you guys did, you would have gotten 2 health potions.
Ah.
Ah.
Oops.
I think we got distracted.
We didn't think to loot those guys
Yeah.
because they weren't enemies.
Yeah. Well, also the fact that we were dealing with horses
Yeah.
and arrows.
You fell for one of the classic blunders.
True.
You respected the dead, a classic D&D blunder.
Instead
I
of
do make a point to thank Aster, by the way. I didn't just slurp the good
You-
berries
you
and be
should've-
like, ah.
Are you sure? Because that's what it felt like to me. I'm not just
No.
your good berry slut.
Thank you, Aster. I will repay the favor, I promise.
I just want to point out I've made like 20 good berries and Mello has eaten all of them.
Yeah,
Can
don't
I have
think
an
the Ronin-
in-character
I think the
good berry
Ronin had
addiction?
Mello's
That's
getting really
up to you,
hopped
man.
up on eating fucking tasteless berries. Like berries that we've established taste like nothing really. They just taste like water in berry form.
That sounds
Something
great.
about the texture. It does sound refreshing, which is why I like it as an description. Because I feel like restoring 1 HP has got to be pretty refreshing.
Right? Just feels good.
So you did restore in 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
It's a big hit. He's like, ah.
That's why
Thank
I
you,
like,
my friend.
that's why good berries are good, man. They're a lot of healing for early levels.
Yes, it's
Okay.
very helpful to me.
It's better
Thank
than
you.
cure wounds.
Okay.
We just gotta remember that hopefully at some point we can short rest so we can use our hit dice too.
It's basically my lay on hands.
What are you guys doing?
I would
Well, I
like
was
to
gonna
press my
follow the
ear to this
Ronin.
door as well.
Okay, make a perception.
Unless the Ronin wants to.
No,
Hey
go
Ronin,
for
do
it,
you have better
I'm just gonna
perception?
open it. No.
Damn it. Yeah.
Mine's +5.
Oh, big elephant
I,
thief.
I was remembering the wrong character. Yeah, I've got a +3. I could try.
Yeah, I mean, we could all try.
Wait,
we just
I'll guidance
pile up
you
to
first.
the door.
I guidance the Ronin.
Nice.
Roll a d4. 12.
That's
11. Sorry, 12.
yeah.
11.
Everyone who is perceiving the door, please roll your rolls, and I will go through them in order.
Oh, I'm sitting this one out.
Okay.
Oh,
Hello?
yeah, hang on, I'll do one. Baba Booey.
Okay.
Same though.
Let's see, the Ronin, as you press your ear to the... Actually, both of you, because you both got 12 or 13, and that's basically the same thing. As both of you press your ears to the door, you don't really hear anything from it. You hear the sound of a wooden door staying still.
Hmm.
Well,
My God.
Time being of the essence, perhaps we should just proceed.
Agreed. Is the door locked?
No.
I open it.
Okay, as you
As
open the
long as we
door,
proceed with caution, we don't help the princess if we arrive dead.
Agreed.
you
And
find
I've
yourself
already eaten 10 of your berries.
you find yourself what you presume is the manor's kitchen. On the far wall is a empty fireplace. There are 2 tables on the right side of the room looking mostly unused. On the left side of the room, there's a counter built into a wall with a barrel sitting next to it. And that's mostly it. There are 3 doors in this room. There is one on the left wall, one on the north wall, and one on the east wall, and they are all fairly small.
See, so this is going to be uncharted territory, even if I did remember, because this is not the way I came.
This is not the way you came.
Right.
We could
Which is fine.
immediately go to another door to try to find the path that Mello took.
Yeah, but even I don't remember as the player.
Well, yeah, but I'm
so-
saying, like, if we... I remember you went through a long hallway
yeah.
and then hit a stairwell. I feel like we might want to try to look for that if we're trying to first, like, secure the princess. It makes sense to go back to where we at least last know her to be.
Yeah. I mean, I'm good with that. Checking all the rooms and seeing what they look like.
Yeah.
Get the lay
I
of the
mean,
land.
yeah. So which door did? Oh no, we didn't remember.
didn't
Mello
rem-
didn't
No.
remember which door he came
Mello
in.
couldn't remember. Mello remembered that when T came back, she came through the north door, which was odd because Mello knows that's not the door she left through.
It was one of the side doors, but I don't remember which.
Well, let's just open one of them and take a look.
Seeing as we've had relative success with, not walking into an ambush, I, the character Mello, assume nobody knows we're in yet, and so I just, peek through the door.
As you peek through the door, you see a large dining table.
That sounds familiar.
That sounds familiar.
Yes.
Although I think
Okay.
I think the large one we saw last time was on the second floor.
Was it?
I don't
I thought.
remember.
I thought
I
we went
remember it being
upstairs.
on. I remember, like, large dining table, stairwell, hallway, stairwell,
Right.
or maybe just stairwell, hallway, something like that.
Regardless, I mean, we can just check this door.
We didn't have the map to look at last time either, so
Well, yeah, I didn't want you guys to know it was a dungeon, so I didn't show you the map.
fair enough.
Are you proceeding? Okay, you have proceeded.
Uh-oh.
Armor.
Now, so can I roll wisdom again to see if I remember anything from this room, just because of the fact that I see the dining room table that's familiar?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the room we were waiting in. I think.
No, you were waiting in the room
No, we're
you just
waiting in
came
the
from.
living room.
I did misspeak
okay.
a few times, but
Fuck!
I did correct myself that you were waiting in the living room, not the dining room. Yeah, you don't remember anything, dog.
Welcome's
I
throwing me
preemptively
bones
walk
and
up
I
to
can't
one of
roll
these
the
suits of
bones.
armor.
So see, all you can think about is, man, I'd like another good berry.
I see
more armors in this room, and I walk up and whack one of them with my sword.
You're whacking that one?
Yeah.
boy.
Roll me a attack.
We'll say while I'm trying to remember, I just hear the Ronin's sword unsheath, and I'm like,
Don't
oh
whack
no,
suit of armor, because even if this one is real, that misses.
As your sword connects with it, there's just the sound of the suit ringing out.
Bong.
Nothing happens to that suit.
This one is safe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't suspect we want to wait 10 minutes for me to cast Detect Magic, so we might want to test them the old-fashioned way.
Mhm. As the Ronin, as your sword is connecting with the suit, Mello, go back to where you were. Thank you. Like herding cats. as your sword connects with the suit of armor, rustling comes from other parts of the room. The sword being held by the suit of armor on the part of the room floats up from its place. The knife sitting at a sole dish on the table floats
A
up.
knife?
What have you got there? A knife?
And a statue sitting at the far end of the room
All right.
starts slowly
Played me
moving.
like a goddamn fiddle.
You went to
You
the
fool.
one. You went to the one suit of armor that didn't have anything on it.
Damn it.
I didn't even
Fool.
I didn't even put that there as like a red herring or anything. You just picked a bad. Okay, everyone, roll your initiatives.
Yes, master of the dungeon.
Hey.
About boop 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 doop doop.
Get that wrong. Eh,
And once again. Oh no, never mind.
wrong layer. Okay,
Literally
to
just
you.
a knife.
Yeah.
Knife?
This one. You. This one was actually in the SRD. Okay, let's see. What's the knife was? Okay. And then we are going to order it, descending. It looks, oh boy. Brass statue is going first.
I mean, how far can it actually move? It's just a statue, right? Right.
I don't know. I haven't seen many moving statues.
Find my ruler.
This whole house is giving me bad vibes.
The statue levitates from the ground and flies towards the Ronin.
Oh my god.
Fair.
It seems like it can move about that far.
Wow.
Yeah. And
We're just the peanut gallery over here.
I mean,
okay, and as it enters your range,
this is what I get for going. Oh, hey, I get an attack of opportunity. Hold on.
it
What?
Oh no, wait, no, I don't. 'Cause
No,
I
you
moved
don't.
up. Never mind.
what?
It came
What?
toward you.
How long has that?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold
Pardon?
on.
Anyway, it makes 2 attacks.
Yay.
No.
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 Right as it slashes at you with its talons and its beak. Both of them kind of just glance off of you. Turns out glass isn't super sharp.
Yeah, I bonk them away with my sword.
Okay. Speaking of sword,
Dismissive.
check something on you really quick.
Oh,
Is
no,
it
the
how
sword.
stabbable I am? Because I assure you I am very.
Oh no, it's
Uh-oh.
not you.
Turns out this
Oh,
was
no.
So,
sword
the
of
sword
Damocles.
saw your attacks against its friend.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it wasn't its friend. It's an animal.
It was similar to the place it had been residing. Let's see.
No, listen.
14? Nope.
Nah.
Okay. It's the Ronin's turn. You're flanked.
Help.
Bruh.
Those who ask for help must first help themselves.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
Ronin
it's an
thinks in
attack.
their head.
Attack the weaker one!
Charge your spin attack.
Use your AoE!
I don't have that.
Use your up
Alright,
B.
yeah, I'm gonna attack.
Are
the,
you
I'm gonna
able to
attack
wave
the,
dash out of the scenario?
I'm gonna attack. Gonna attack
Air
the statue.
dodge, quick.
I would, I was gonna say, if you might want to take out the one with less... I'm just
Well,
assuming
okay,
based
if I
on
do the-
sizes.
If I do the sword, one of these guys can roll up and flank it.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
if
I
you
could
show
double
that.
move
Yeah,
and
yeah,
roll
I
up
guess-
and flank the statue.
Yeah, we could
as
flank
well,
either
so.
of them. I was just thinking we might want to try to take them out in like order of size, because I'm assuming the smaller ones probably have less durability.
That's true.
That's true,
Yeah.
but the statue can attack twice, whereas the sword cannot.
I mean, we can flank either one, so it really doesn't matter.
I guess it's true. I mean, there's a logic to it either way.
I don't want to.
I don't want to get attacked 3 times, so I'm going to attack the statue.
But
Fair
the thing, what I mean is, like, I don't think we'll be able to one turn the statue.
No.
But
I
we
don't know
can
if I'll be
probably
able to one-sword the sword.
Well, I mean, that is probably if we all hit, we can definitely one turn the sword. But even if we all hit, I don't think we one turn the statue. Is my guess, anyways. I don't actually know, of
You know
course.
what?
You know what? I've got 2-second wins. I'll attack the sword.
Go for the sword.
I was say I would take a an almost guaranteed 2 attacks versus a definitely 3
I
attacks.
miss.
You swing your sword, and
I
and
miss.
all you
Well-
catch is air. The sword hovers above your range, taunting you somehow.
I know I'm short. I get it.
It
And
floats
then
up out
it's
of your
my turn,
range.
All right,
I can't move or I'll get attacked.
it's the Aster's
Well, you
turn.
can actually. You can move here or here.
Yeah, those won't help me.
Well, no, they would at least force them to have to move to reflank you, I suppose. But
True.
I suppose that's true.
But
You know
I'm
what?
just
I'll
saying-
move to the north. Boom.
No, no.
That way they
opportunity.
can't both get a flanking bonus on me on the same turn.
Fair enough.
strategy.
And this way, Aster and I could still technically flank.
I mean, I won't, but
Fair enough.
it's unlikely, anyways. But you say I think it's my turn then, right?
It is the Aster's turn.
The
excellent.
Aster.
This seems well. There's at least 3 things, so it seems like I might as well go for it. So Aster, seeing that this is a slightly more, or at least seems to be a slightly more dangerous fight than before, is going to rack his brain quickly to try to think of what he should do in the scenario when he remembers his star chart that he's holding in his trunk.
Oh, good.
And
It's
so
time.
he channels his focus into the star chart and sort of calls on the power of the cosmos. And ascends to his starry
text.
form. So as a bonus action, for the first time,
My God.
Aster is going to expend a use of wild shape. So let me put that down 1 before I forget. And he is going to assume a starry form. So his entire body becomes luminous and in fact begins shedding bright light in a 10-foot radius and then dim light in a 20-foot radius, or an additional 10 feet. And all of his joints glimmer like little stars with lines connecting them. It's sick. And when I assume it, I get to choose one of the constellations. I will choose Archer, so that a constellation of an archer appears on you. I'm basically just picturing Orion
Yeah.
with his belt. Maybe the belt is on my belt. Fuck yeah. And then when I activate it, and as a bonus action on each turns, I get to make a ranged spell attack that throws a luminous arrow up to 60 feet, and on a hit, it deals 1d8 plus my wisdom.
Okay.
So since I'm assuming the form, I get to make one of those. So I guess I'll renege on what I said and go after the glass statue now,
Okay.
since we whiffed on the sword anyways. But I will aim at the glass statue. I don't have my luminous arrow in here. 1 sec. Sorry.
That's all right.
It should be. Well, I'll finish typing it all out later, but the damage is d8. Okay. Oops, typed that in the wrong spot.
Starry form.
My starry form. Okay. 19.
19. That was towards the glass statue.
Wow.
The glass statue, yep.
All right. Roll me damage.
Okay.
8.
8.
All right. Your
Oh.
shot bursts into the statue, spreading like star glitter all over the place, and a tiny fracture forms in the surface of the statue. This keeps happening.
Excellent. An Aster with, I assume, a cool voice filter over his voice while in this form is like, "Behold the power of the cosmos." Yeah.
Holy.
And then I throw a produce flame at it too,
Okay,
Oh
go
wow.
for it.
because that was my
Oh,
bonus
that's
action.
a bonus. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Cloud
That's
form.
cool.
Cloud shape's real good.
Star form. This is this is the whole thing I do.
That's really cool.
Behold it.
Like the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Man,
The-
oh man,
with the,
just wait
with the
until I can
clan.
start attacking more than once in a turn, and then I'll be able to fucking...
All right, so I'm gonna try produce flame also on the statue.
Go for it.
16.
Okay, roll me your damage.
Okay, nice. 3.
You melt it.
Your flames wash over the surface of the statue, and you can see it starting to sort of like drip and run. All right,
Excellent.
Mellow's
All
turn.
right, and then
Oh, do you have more to do?
I was gonna say it's risky,
Mm-hmm.
but it might be worth it
Go
for
for the
me
flank.
to
Set
move
up for
up
a
to a
flank.
flanking position on the statue.
Okay.
Well, unless Mellow's gonna go for the statue. You
I
know
was
what?
thinking of moving up to flank the statue.
I'm gonna flank the sword then.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna
In
flank whatever
case,
you did.
in case
so.
Mellow flanks the statue and kills it, maybe.
Is there diagonal flanking?
Yes. As long
Yes.
as
Okay,
you
just
can
have to be
draw
able
a
to
straight
draw a
line.
line.
Yeah, as long as you
Okay,
can draw a
cool.
straight line between you and your flanker, then you
Okay.
can flank.
Yeah.
In fact, on
Pog.
big guys, you can flank in diagonals even more ways. Like if it takes up like 4
Yeah.
squares, you can
Mhm.
flank like this through it.
Yeah. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move on up to
Statue.
this side of the statue. Yeah.
Okay.
And gonna just look for a soft glass melty spot to stab.
Go for
I'm
it.
so excited I got to use star form. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my god! What
Whoa.
the fuck?
Oh my god, Swissy is hacking! And it's always
Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, no, that was only 7 this time. Still good though.
This is insane,
A second,
actually.
I'm doing drugs.
The triple crits. What are the odds?
3 crits.
I mean, you didn't
I
technically get them
vanished.
necessarily consecutively.
I know, but like that's still insane.
But to
Okay,
get 3
second.
consecutive crits, I think is like a 0.0125% chance.
Okay.
Am I dream Minecraft?
Oh my god.
As your dart hits home, it's the surface of the statue starts to fracture. Okay.
Man,
Is,
I'm on a roll today.
Swissy, is there anything else on your turn?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. It's the knife's turn.
Knife?
Yeah.
Knife.
Reach. Anyway, the knife is gonna flow up behind you. Hey, Swissy, you're
Oh no! It's like checkers!
Look
No!
at it's flanking. Look at
What?
this.
I hate this. Awful.
This is
Flanking was a
perfect.
mistake.
Okay. The knife is gonna make a little stab into Mellow's back.
Oh,
Normal roll plus advantage.
I
Hey,
forgot
Swissy,
about the Okay, I'm good.
does a 16 hit, Swissy?
No.
Okay. Knife catches nothing but fabric. It's the statue's
What's funny
turn.
is my shield gives me an extra AC. I'm pretty sure my shield wouldn't have seen this coming, but you know what?
Mhm.
Maybe I just had an itch on my
Amazing.
back and it dings against my shield as I itch.
Yeah.
Listen, Swissy, there are variant rules for facing, and also they include like how you get your shield bonus. You only get your shield bonus if it's from the front or from the side that you keep your shield on, and it's miserable. Never
Yeah.
bring it.
I don't. I would not want to do the crunch for that. Anyway,
Well, I'm just gonna say, yeah, I was itching my back and my shield dinged it.
the
And I'm
glass.
like, whoa, what was that?
The glass statue whips around to face you, Mellow.
Hi.
Gonna make a multi attack.
No hard feelings.
Oh, hard
Hey,
feelings.
Swissy, does a 25
Hard
or
feelings.
a 12 hit you?
The 25 does, yeah.
Okay.
Fucking shit. We gave them flanking. I suck.
I was looking at this situation, it's like, please try to flank the statue diagonally, please, and you did it. Also,
so dumb.
It's probably
This-
no, it's still worth it. I mean, what are you
yeah.
just gonna not
Yeah.
flank because they could then flank? That'd be
This
dumb.
is also my
True.
first attack where I get to roll 2 dice.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
2d20. Take 40 damage. Perish.
You, Swissy, you take
I like
6
that it's
damage.
called a beak.
Yeah,
I what?
It's a bird statue.
It's a
you take
bird
6
statue.
damage, Swissy. According to 5e
Okay,
tools,
that,
this
that
is
could have been way worse.
according to 5e tools, this is from a critical role thing that I don't know anything about. But cool
Ah,
statue.
cool statue.
And this one was less broken than the other one. Okay, and it's the flying sword's turn.
I dare that sword to move out of
Right.
your guys' range.
No, it will
Right.
die so fast. The sword has finished taunting the Ronin, and it turns around, sort of, however much a sword can turn around to look at something. And it's
It
gonna
lazily rotates.
it rotates like the
like
sword
the Skyrim
Pokemon,
preview screen where you can rotate the weapon.
and it
Exactly like that.
slashes towards Aster. Aster does a 7 hit.
It does not.
I don't
Try
know.
harder.
I do have a crying emote, Swissy. You're making a girl cry. Are you cool? Are you a cool dude, Swissy? It's the Ronin's
Yeah.
turn. Speaking
I would
of
like to
cool.
think
Making a
Cry,
girl
not
cry, not cool, Hajime.
Boy, that's a deep cut.
That's a fucking. Ooh, that's old.
Anyway, it's the Ronin's turn. Speaking of old things.
I'm gonna hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the glass statue.
All right, go for it. Okay, show me your
Taking
damage.
that DPS off the table.
Show me your damage. Well, as you swing your Odachi at the statue, you catch it right in the waist, and your sword just cleaves through it. Glass goes everywhere.
Close your eyes.
Everyone in the party takes 2d8 damage.
No.
No, don't do that yet. But the statue falls to the ground. It is no longer animated.
Ba, 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 ba.
Don't celebrate too early. You still have 2 other friends to deal with.
Yeah, it's fine. How are you doing on health, Mel? You think we'll have to short rest after this?
I still have lay on hands and a potion.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my turn then.
All right, it's Aster's turn.
All right. Now I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Why is he about to Why is he about to eat a free opportunity attack?
Okay.
It's because I only have ranged.
Rip. Longsword attack.
Ah,
13 does not hit, I don't believe. I think you're like
It does
15,
not.
16, 17,
17.
17.
They both.
I
They
think
both have
elephant
higher ACs
skin.
than I do, even without the fucking whatever bonus he gets
Yes.
from that.
Because they both have shields
Ah,
is the big thing. And I have I get AC that's equal to, I want to say it's 12 plus my constitution modifier because of my naturally thick skin.
okay.
But anyways, stepping far enough away that I don't have disadvantage on my spells, I'm going to you know, I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the knife
Okay.
because I think we'll be able to get the sword. So I'm going to, as a bonus action, launch a luminous arrow at the knife. 21.
Wow.
Oh, good Josh, show me the damage.
4.
4.
I min rolled.
As your as your luminous arrow connects with it, the knife wobbles in the air, but it's still up there.
All right. Well, then I will produce flame also towards the knife.
Okay. And the knife hovers over your small bit of flame, missing it completely.
Ah, well. I step back forward to reflank the sword.
I
Ella.
see. It's Mello's turn.
It's called
Hello.
advanced gaming.
I would like to.
We've got the sword if you just want to take care of the knife.
Yeah.
You try to stab the knife.
I'm gonna stab the knife.
Okay. Try stabbing the knife.
Mello gets into a knife fight with an actual knife.
I flip around. I flip my dart around in my hands, like, "Oh, let's go, buddy."
Okay.
You know.
Tink tink.
Oh, do I hit it? By the way.
Meets it beats.
Ooh. Yeah,
I
see
believe I
that.
have the same AC as a knife.
Well, see, that's what I mean. The knife is
No,
really
I know.
tiny, so that's why it has 17.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, you throw your dart, it tinks onto the edge of the knife and it just falls to the ground.
I mean, I don't throw it. I would be at disadvantage.
Oh
if I
yeah,
threw it,
you're right.
but-
You stab for it and it just meets the center of the blade and the blade falls to the ground. Also,
Oh God! Oh, it's
also,
dead.
also, you did its entire health in one hit. It had 7
Nice.
health.
Oh. Well. Hey, whatever works, works.
Had a knife fight with a knife today.
All right, it's that's your turn, I believe.
Uh huh.
Unless you want to move somewhere, I guess, but.
It's the flying sword's turn. It's a little disappointed that it missed its attack of opportunity on Aster, but it's going back to its new rival, the Ronin. Swing.
Bring it on, bitch.
Is that bringing it on?
Brought. Yeah, it brought. It's been brought.
Okay. Find.
And now you're in a sword fight with an actual sword.
That's true.
Hey,
Who swords the swordsman?
you're lucky. You take 2 damage,
Woo!
Hehe.
and that's the sword's turn. It's the Ronin's turn.
Well,
You you swing your odachi at the floating sword to no avail. You only find air once again. That
them's the breaks.
is that everything you want to do in your turn?
Well, hold on. Let me. Whoop, and now Mello can flank.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay. It's Aster's turn.
genius.
Genius. Smart. Alright, second first, same as the first.
First, you're going to step back, aren't you?
I'm gonna begin eating free attacks. I step away.
All right. I make a longsword. Hey, how's a
That one
22
hit.
found you?
It finds me.
Consider it found.
Both of you are lucky. You take 2 damage. I rolled the same thing again. This purple dice
Yeah.
is not due.
Let's go.
I think I
Alright,
might have to
excellent.
send this dice to bad dice jail.
As a bonus action. I try to luminous arrow it.
That's
Hey,
crit.
25?
That's a crit. Once again.
Whoa, whoa.
16.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you
gets it, I
loose
think.
your arrow into the sword. It connects directly with this the sword sitting it spinning and rotating in the air, but it's still
Damn,
floating.
that sword has more HP than I thought it did.
Alright. This sword is
I was
bulky.
positive you one-tapped that sword.
Ah, my produce flame. I assume a 9 misses with my produce flame.
Yeah, the flames wash over the sword, but it's still there.
Excellent. Well, this
Mellow's
time
turn.
I'm just gonna move slightly
Okay.
back and stay.
And let Mellow
Away.
take
Yep.
up their position. Okay. Mellow, it's your turn.
Yeah. I
Also, I'm
will
gonna get rid of that
move
description.
up to flank and curse stabby.
Go for it.
Okay, sheet. I said curse stabby.
Give it a second.
Okay, there it is.
Your curse
So that's
stabby
a 10
completely
with-
whiffs.
That's a 10 with flanking, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's
I'm
not
assuming
bad.
it still whiffs.
It's a
Yeah,
horse.
Yeah.
That whiffs so hard, dude. Okay. Are you gonna do anything else?
No, I don't think I will.
Okay.
Go after Astra's sword. Do it. Trust me. It'd be so funny. Just do it.
No,
Come
I
on.
was
Go
considering
what? Oh,
He
I thought you were
just
telling me to go after Astra. I was like, why?
eats two opportunity attacks.
Lamau. Lol.
Nah,
I'm just gonna eat some damage.
The
instead,
sword,
probably.
the sword swings back again towards the Ronin, who's had the most luck with so far.
That's fair.
Hey,
That's a wise
ouch. Oh, that one's gonna hurt a little bit.
see, I don't remember how to do crits, so I'm gonna have to roll it in game.
You roll double the dice.
Ah. Anyway, you take 6 plus 7, which is 13.
Neat.
Wow.
Anyway, that's this.
The Ronin is looking bad.
Yeah, I think you're looking pretty good. It's looking
Well, you can
good.
You have 2 second wins.
They
Yeah,
do.
sure.
Yeah, I sure do. I was gonna use.
Speaking of,
Anyway, I'm gonna Odachi.
okay. That's a 22. Show me. Yep, you're
Gonna re-roll that one.
okay.
Nice.
God damn it!
Do you see why this style kind of sorry.
Listen,
I
Listen, when it's good, it's good. And when it's bad, it's bad.
Listen, there's just it bothers me so much they wrote this feat and they wrote this fight style and then they also wrote dueling, which is just a flat 2 damage on every attack, and they're like, these are the same.
Anyway, 9 damage.
Yep. Yeah, you as your sword connects with it, the blade shatters and the pommel falls to the ground.
Cool. Then I'm gonna use a second wind as my bonus action.
Okay. Do it. Roll
Let me
1.
Remember what that does. I can
We
roll
slash.
It's
D10
Roll-
1d10 plus
roll
your
a
fire
1.
level.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. That's an 8. That's not a 1. Whatever, you recover 8 health. And the fight is over.
Excellent. I guess Astra will poke through to make sure there's nothing
Ow.
exciting to take.
You
Like, was
find
the pommel anything interesting, or was
Nah,
it all
it's-
just
it's-
destroyed?
it's all mostly destroyed. It's like it's a
It
sword
was
pommel.
a shitty
It's
pommel. Bad pommel.
An old pommel.
It's all right. All right.
Anyway, you are in the dining room. There's a large table still remaining in the center. There's a painting, group of paintings north wall. There's a small door on the south wall and another small door on the east wall.
Is there?
The
There's
bad
nothing.
thing is I rolled bad, so I don't remember which one.
There's
was
not really
which.
anything on or under the table, right? If I
No,
check
there's
quick.
there's like one place, like one set place with an empty plate, and that's it.
Well, I guess we just pick a door.
Sure.
Well, perhaps since she came from the north, we should just head north.
I guess it makes sense to me.
Unless there's some winding
That
passage
door-
we
that
don't know
door-
about, that makes
that
sense
door-
to
Believe
me
that
too.
door connects to the previous room as well.
That's not a door. That's a painting.
Oh,
But
Oh, this is
Oh.
a painting.
That's a
That's-
door.
Who's it
that's
of?
a door.
that's a
It
painting.
No,
is-
this is a painting that I'm in front of.
Looking at
Oh.
it, you actually, give me a history.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Let's see here.
Is there
A
even
door
a
on the
door on the north wall?
I didn't say there was a door on the north wall. I said south and
Oh.
There's
east.
it's a painting.
South and east. Okay.
I got a
door
thir-
in the
Probably
direction
Yeah.
they're trying to
That
go.
then.
Staring at the painting, you can see this is probably a coronation painting of some ruler. It's you assume it's a king, but you cannot place his face for the life of you.
I mean, we can keep poking through
gotta
doors
check
until we
Now,
see
this
something
door.
familiar.
Well, I mean,
Because this feels right
just
so
to cover
far.
our grounds. There's nothing like behind the painting, right? If I rotate it on the wall.
Are you gonna rotate it?
Yeah, just to
Okay.
like peek behind it.
As you
no.
rotate it, you see that's a hide areas. That was hide areas on preview. Don't make fun of me.
No, I'm not.
I do
laughing
it all
at
the
that.
time. If you recall, I do that constantly when I try to unhide. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a little hidden passage here.
Oh.
I walk behind the painting. Is this just like? Is there anything interesting back here? Is
Yeah,
this just like a small little
It's
tunnel?
just a really small space. As you get to this corner, you see That's probably the hide button again. That's still hide.
Yeah.
You see another door.
Yeah, I mean it leads to.
Given the direction, Mello's going to say, perhaps this is how she got north of us.
I push this door open.
That makes sense.
As you push this door open, you find yourself back in the kitchen. This
You
time
know,
you're
that makes
standing
sense.
between the tables.
This gives me more confidence in our eastern path.
All right, so
agree.
back the other way.
I think so.
Okay, that works for me.
Damn.
I checked the door. Is it locked?
Nope.
Cool little details.
I'm just gonna open it. Fuck out.
Yeah, it's like in a Minecraft base.
You
Ah,
find yourself
Stairs.
in a mostly empty room. The only thing occupying this place is a stairwell.
Yeah.
Is there anything under the stairwell?
No. There's
Okay.
dust. Do you want dust?
No.
Okay.
It makes
Alright.
me sneeze.
Well, sounds like a you problem. You guys gonna ascend the stairs then, I assume?
Yes. This feels
I think
familiar.
that makes sense.
Yep. As you ascend the stairs, I need to remember to put you guys over here.
As we ascend the stairs, they mechanically slide into a flat slope.
No, this is not Tomb
Like
of
a cartoon.
Annihilation. This is not Tomb of Annihilation. I'm not that mean.
We need an acrobat
Are you
to get up
sure?
this.
Yeah.
I would love to enter the chamber that randomly changes your gender permanently, and
your
sometimes
alignment.
kills you.
It also
And I
changes
think one of
your
them just
alignment.
makes you naked.
Yes, lots of them just make you naked. Anyway, guys, if you would scroll to the eastern side of the map, you will find yourselves.
Oh, I gotta get
Actually
back in my
started
marching
there,
order.
weirdly.
Nice. Okay, you are in a small room. It's got the stairs that you just came from, and one door on the western wall.
I checked the door. Is it locked?
It is not locked.
I look back at the party. I mean, I'm just gonna.
I feel like we might as well just go through.
Yeah, I open the door.
In our order, though.
Yeah.
Hint.
As you open the door, you find yourself in a long
you're in front of
hall
me.
with a red,
Oh, I'm sorry.
a red carpet.
Stretch carpet is sending me.
Listen. The tiles I downloaded did not stretch this large very well. In this hallway, you see four doors, 2 on the north wall, 2 on the south wall, and a 5th door at the end of the hall.
So you're not going to make
I'm
me
pretty
roll for
sure
something if I, the player, remember it now, are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he went.
I
I'm
think
pretty sure it was the end of the hall.
I think by now you are starting to remember you're coming down from your panic. I guess you might still be in a bit of a panic, but
Oh,
yeah.
also Boko.
yes, hello. It's me.
Just as a question for amount of time. So
Mhm.
my starry form lasts 10 minutes.
Ooh, that's
So
pretty long.
My.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
mean-
my question is like I guess if we happen to get into another fight, I guess I'll just need to know if I have any amount of it remaining.
Yeah.
Or if 10 minutes has elapsed. And wild shape lasts like an hour. But
That's so long.
yeah. That's why you only get 2. But yep. I just letting you know ahead of time.
Barring anybody else stopping me with no hesitation, I walk up and whack the statue again.
Roll me an attack.
In the meantime, I'm talking to Aster like, yes, I remember this now. They disappeared into that end of the hall.
All right. Well,
You-
hopefully we
you-
find them there again.
As your sword connects with the armor, it just falls over. It makes a great racket.
This one's safe.
A great racket always makes me nervous. Thunderclap.
All right. Well, lead us to the door they took then, Mello. Let's see. Let's start there.
I'm going to proceed toward the door at the end of the hall.
Mello, make me a dex save right now.
Fuck!
Do it.
I'm doing it. Don't yell
Let's
at me.
see. Let me see. Let me get my notes.
Is it too late to be guided?
I was gonna say, if she's gonna hit us with a trap, she's not gonna show the trap on
No.
the map.
Oh,
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, no. usually I just personally assume that, well, first of all, guidance is touch range, and also I
Yeah.
assume that I don't normally have time to do it for like a sudden save.
Well, yeah. No, I was just making it
Okay,
funny.
so
Oh, I see.
Mello, you are gonna be. I'm gonna move people around a little bit. You feel
I go
the
down. I lose 12 HP.
rocks fall, Mello dies. I don't know where the rocks came
Oh
from.
no.
Weird. No, you feel something curling up your leg. You look down and you see the carpet is wrapping around your leg, but you react fast enough. You leap and backflip out of it, landing on the far side of it. The carpet rears up.
Oh, I don't like this.
You're fighting it.
Oh
Big.
God.
Excellent. Big man.
Yo, we're gonna flank the shit out of this.
Anyway, if you would please roll
Holy
initiative.
shit.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
So this would have to be gargantuan, right?
It
'Cause
sure
this
is,
bigger than
Josh.
huge. Nice. I love it.
This is
I
a
would-
huge rug.
This is excellent. So
Yeah.
since we basically checked the wow, nice. I was like, great, well I'll go before it, and then the Ronin. So since
then I
we
roll a 20.
basically just checked that painting tunnel and then went upstairs and are here,
I
would
would
I
say
still
you
have
still
my
have it. I think maybe you
Sick.
guys spent like maybe 2 to 3 minutes down there, so you probably have like 2 minutes left. I think if we actually no, like probably
Sure.
closer to like yeah, somewhere 2-3 minute range.
I was
You
gonna
have
say,
to
even though I
fight.
only got 1 minute, that's still 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Which hopefully is enough.
Rounds get funky
But
when you
you
think
never
about
know.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little weird. I gotta make sure I select my token and then
I
click
can't
initiative.
believe the Ronin was right about the rugs. I should have been off the rug. I'm still.
If it makes you feel any better, the Ronin rolled a 1, so
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually.
I'm still kicking the statue bits.
the Ronin's like, can't be too careful, and
Man, I
begins
was gonna lay
hacking
hands
the
on
statue.
myself on the way up the stairs, but I decided against it.
I was gonna touch myself in the name of the Lord.
So here versus Swissy.
And what I also meant to do, I was gonna start using Divine Sense because I've not been using it. Fucking suck. I'm a bad player. Anyway, what's up?
Anyway, it's your turn.
Ah! I stab.
Heck.
I make stab at the rug. Wait, I'm not in range though.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
make stab at the rug is pretty
Is
solid.
it-
I'm assuming the red. I'm assuming the red on the ground is no longer the rug. The rug is just right here, like
The rug
curled up and shit.
The rug has like reared up. Yeah, I cannot
Okay, so
change the
short
art.
ball its length into this square
Yeah,
or circle rather. Okay.
foiled.
It's like a big snake, but a rug.
Yeah, so I'm gonna backstep a little.
I've been
The
completely
name
forgetting.
of smothering does concern me.
Yeah, I backstep a little. I'm gonna throw a dart.
I have been completely forgetting to try to like knowledge check our enemies to see if we know anything about them.
Okay, Swissy,
I mean, it
roll
is a
me
rug,
some
though.
damage.
Okay, and then this
It
is
could
plus
be a
2
rug,
because
though.
I'm throwing weapon. So that's
Yeah.
6.
Nice.
You poke a hole in this gargantuan rug, but it is not stopping.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my.
mean, yeah.
Okay, it's Aster's turn.
Okay. This is probably a good time
Oh, and I draw another dart.
to try to use a little something. Let me just
Yeah.
take a look at this quick. Okay, I'm going to using another new power from the heavens. I'm going to cast a guiding bolt at the large rug using one of my 2 free casts that I
Okay,
get per day.
go for it.
Ah,
Probably should
Does
have
an 11 hit?
warmed up. Your guiding bolt goes just shy of the carpet. You were so close. It blasts against the southern wall, and you hear the sound of crashing.
them's
I
the
now have
breaks.
advantage against that wall.
Yeah.
And then, I
Hey,
mean, I
listen.
guess if you want to.
Sometimes you roll a 6 and it's the way of the world.
Yeah.
As a bonus
tell me
action, I
about
will attempt to luminous arrow it. That's a 9.
Nope. That one goes into the
Excellent.
northern wall.
Hey, watch
All
it.
right.
I'm kicking a
Ask-
statue here.
Aster is a little flummoxed by the big rug and just sort of blasts in random directions and is like, Gonna regroup real quick, guys. Hold on a second. And Aster is going to sorry, my ruler keeps disappearing. There it is.
That's fair.
I'm going to back up. I'm gonna back up to get some distance. And that's my turn. See, it's like
Alright.
sometimes I get to do 46 plus 1d8 plus 3, and sometimes I do 0. You know, and that's
Josh,
it
I'm
averages
gonna
out.
ask you if you know this.
Tell me about.
When you're measuring move distance for something this big, do you do from the edge or from the center?
From the edge.
Okay.
Because it to move 5 feet would only be, I mean, it gets weird with the diagonals, I guess, but you can also remember that it's always non-Euclidean. So
Yeah.
like, if, for example, if you want to approach the Ronin, he's like up 1 square over 4 squares, so it's essentially just 20 feet of movement away. I guess no, you could go this way. Yeah, I think that would only be like 10 feet of movement essentially.
Okay.
10 or 15,
The
depending on
rug
how you want to
moves
call it.
that 10 feet, and it's going to go for the rug.
It also probably has reach if it's
What?
this
Why?
big.
I'd like to imagine it moves in a very upsetting way.
Oh, it undulates
slithers?
hardcore.
Oh no, terrible.
Ronan, make me a dex save, please.
Uh oh. I'm not too good at those.
Okay, Mario. The rug makes attempts to wrap around you, but you backflip just in time.
At the very last moment, I stopped kicking the statue and noticed that something is up.
Yes, it's luring over you. It is your turn.
I do a flip and my hat falls off, and now it's serious time. Well, first of all, I'm going to use my other second wind because I'm at 12 HP.
Okay. Nice.
Booyah, I'm almost back.
Yeah, baby.
And then I Odachi, does that hit?
That hits.
I was gonna say it's
Gonna
super
reroll.
big, so it should have a pretty low AC, but it's probably got a lot of health. I
Yeah.
had to hazard a guess. Man, I wish my guiding bolt had clipped it. Well, I still got one
Booyah.
more.
That's 13 damage.
Cool, and then I action
Okay,
search.
you're okay. Go for it. Go for it.
What do you use your extra action to do? Oh,
Roll a 20. Booyah.
That's
13 again.
You effectively critted. Yeah,
Fuck this thing.
you do 2 quick slashes,
fighters.
leaving portions of the rug just drooping from where they were once connected to it. Oh no.
The fighter.
Fighter.
Yeah, and then I guess I'm just gonna like, because Melo's probably not gonna melee this bad boy.
It's unlikely.
I guess I'll just scoot around this side so that it can't like move through me to Aster at least.
Okay. Mello, it's your turn.
Okay.
I fucked that thing up. That's
Yeah, you
what
did.
fighters do.
You
Fighter.
slashed it.
They slashed them.
I did.
I mean, I'm just gonna. I want to do something.
Then do something.
So I'm a.
Do something about
I'm
it.
a scoot. I'm a scoot.
If you're gonna use your whip, you don't have to be. You can be 10 feet away.
Okay, yeah. Does it still count as flanking though? That's the only thing. So I was thinking of flank smiting.
Oh,
Hang
'cause
on, I need to look up the
is
flanking
I don't know the
5e.
rule. Yeah, if you want to look those up, I don't think it would count because this is not a
Because
straight. It's sort of only sort of a straight line.
option.
I'd want like
Yeah,
a
let me.
not. I don't know.
So the angle is fine as far as I
Right.
know, because
But it's like the
Pathfinder.
range between me and the rug. Yeah.
Because the way that Pathfinder flanking works is basically the same as 5e. There's a helpful picture that I can actually show you that I always look at.
Yeah.
I don't believe you can flank at range.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Well, this isn't
thinking.
ranged. It's still a melee attack. It's with reach. That's the part I don't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
was
about
thinking
range.
like
Obviously
I-
ranged. I know
So
it doesn't. But
so the angle is fine because as long as you can draw, as long as you're adjacent and can draw a straight line between the two of you that intersects the enemy,
that
like you
part's
can
fine,
even
yeah.
flank it like this or like this, or
Right.
like that. The part I'm not sure about is flanking, but with
Reach.
a reach weapon. Let me just see if I can find anything. Oh, hey, flanking with reach shows up like immediately.
Nice. Damn, I didn't put the. Oh yeah, I did. Never mind.
So the red as raw is specifically. So the red as raw is just that when a creature and at least one of its allies are adjacent to an enemy and on opposite sides or corners of the enemy's space, they flank that enemy. So I guess the
'Cause he wouldn't be
interpretation.
adjacent.
Well, that's the thing is like adjacent. So if you read only as written, reach is fine. But if you look, if you try to figure out what adjacent means. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, it's all good. I just want to make sure I do it.
'Cause
I mean, I'm
Jer-
gonna
some-
smite either way. I just want to make sure what all I
This
can
is
add
something
to it.
that's going to come up again. So
yeah, we
Right,
might as
yeah.
well just get it settled.
Because apparently someone on the forum page I'm looking at is saying that. Oh wait, was there a Jeremy Crawford tweet about this? No, it's about spiritual weapon. So I think because of the word adjacent, I'm pretty sure the word adjacent is almost exclusively used
For
to
right
mean
next to. Yeah.
for next to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because what I'm finding here is that this forum post where they said flanking's only conditions are explicitly related to physical position. Red as Ross says it has to be adjacent. No other conditions are listed besides position. And then adjacent's not defined anywhere, but it's used a lot. And for the most part, adjacent is used like for counting ranges. They say to determine the range on the grid between two things, start counting squares from a square adjacent to one of them and stop counting in the space of the other one. So adjacent is used to mean physically right next to.
Okay.
And Jeremy Crawford in a tweet about Polearm Master also used the term adjacent to mean immediately next to.
Okay.
So I guess I would personally rule that, at least with what I can find now, that it would have to be immediately adjacent to.
Okay. So
Yeah,
reach does
that's
not
it.
extend the adjacency, which makes
No.
sense. Okay.
This
Uh,
does not
anyway.
seem to.
yeah.
I decide to divine smite after I hit, right?
Yeah, you get to
Okay.
see. You actually get to even find out if it hits.
Okay, cool.
Okay, go for it.
Baba booey.
yeah, this seems like the time to unload resources. That's why I'm like, time to kill this fucking thing.
So to say
I
you
assume I don't hit it.
you whip at it, but your whip catches nothing but the air.
I haven't used it in a while, so that's fair.
You get a good crack out of it, though.
I'm a little rusty. Got to warm up the whip cracking muscles.
And it is Aster's turn.
God, I hope the whip crack
Okay.
doesn't draw its attention.
But yeah, and then that thing I posted, Boko, that's just what Pathfinder always talks about for flanking. So in this one, in this image, because it's Pathfinder, the ogre is actually flanking with the goblin because the ogre has reach. But again, that's it's like a whole thing. It's Pathfinder gets crazy.
Yeah, I'll look into it later and get a decent.
Would I have hit it with a
clue.
12 anyway?
A tw-
I, mean,
I don't think I'll
it might have a low AC, but that's hidden information. Yeah, I was gonna say
true. It doesn't matter.
This
either
is
way.
a good
I don't really
example
care.
of something where we can make a ruling at the time, and then if
Yeah,
you want to like refine it later.
I'll see if I can write something out that's more specific later.
Because basically, whatever makes sense to you at the end of the day can be what we use. I could see arguments for and against allowing reach, because there's certain things in 5e that randomly require you to be within 5, like
Yeah.
next to, anyways, like all the time. But there are other game systems where flanking seems allows reach to work because it just has to be a melee attack. But
Yeah, but keep going.
that's neither here or there. I'm going to attempt to bonus action luminous arrow the enemy.
Go for it.
8.
Nope, goes south once again, hitting that wall again.
Excellent. I've got more things to attempt to throw. 16.
That hits.
Ah, we
Give
got
me a
one.
roll. 3.
I shoot out 4 beams. I hit one of them. I deal
Wom.
3 damage. Otherwise, I will sit where I am.
Yep. The little tassels on the edge of the rug are a little bit of flame, but not much past that. The rug is still looming over the Ronin, and it is going
Yeah.
to make the Ronin.
What's up?
Hey, the Ronin,
Yeah.
make another make another dex save.
Okay. What if I said no thanks?
I would make it for you.
Bummer.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I have a -1 to dex. What do you want from me?
I mean, that's the point. The Ronin is now grappled.
Hooray. Does that prevent me from attacking?
I believe, Josh, if you want to check this, I think you can still attack, but you cannot move.
That's fine.
Yeah, I can pull up the 5e
I can
conditions
move
page.
with
It's
that.
Hey,
a
that
really
means
good
no
one to
attacks of
Tony.
opportunity, right? You're not trapped in here with me.
Grappled creature's speed becomes 0,
Yeah.
and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. It ends if the grappler is ever incapacitated, and it also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or the grappling effect. So
Okay.
the only thing it does is reduces your speed to 0. It'd only be a problem if it figured out how to push you prone.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can definitely still make a stab from inside the rug.
That was going to
And I
be
shall.
Ragnar's thing, where I was going to push everyone prone and then grapple them so they're on the floor. It makes it so you can't stand up because your speed is 0, so you can't stand,
Yep.
and you have
fallen and I
disadvantage because
can't
you're on
get
the
up.
floor. I believe.
It's real rude.
That
It's gonna be
is
really
its turn.
funny.
Ronan, it is your turn.
Cool.
Being grappled doesn't stop me from Odachi. I do one thing.
Yeah.
That
That-
misses, I think.
Nope. Show me the
Oh, hell
damage.
yeah, dude. Booyah.
Yeah, Mello from outside of the rug sees the Ronin's sword penetrate from the inner side and go and then disappears back into it. Anyway, let me see. I get to do something fun now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think, well, again, the fact that this thing had smothering in its title did concern me, so I assumed this was going to happen.
It might be smothering you with affection.
You never
Yeah.
know.
Could, I
See.
suppose.
Check my modifier. You take 12 damage.
Oh, okay. Ow.
Yeah. At the end of your
Wow.
turn, you will take smothering damage.
Interesting.
Actually, while you're
Sick.
here, also make a dex save.
Big oofs.
You do not escape.
Nah, fam.
It's Mellow's turn.
Saying.
I mean, hey, as long as it doesn't do that again, I'm fine.
I mean, as long as you don't get to a turn again.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take another crack at it.
You could
That's
also,
right.
if you want to, since we're doing the flankings only if you're adjacent, you could drop the whip, step up with a dart, and make a melee attack. Because you could still smite with a melee attack dart.
I wouldn't
True.
Can he not?
I wouldn't consider them flanking if the Ronin is grappled.
Oh, I see.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'd have to think about it, but like initial thought is
Usually
no
it's only
flanking.
stopped if, I was gonna say most things are only if the ally is incapacitated,
Yeah, because
I
the only
guess
which
you
is a
could-
separate condition.
Yeah,
the
because
only
for
thing grapple
example,
mentions is speed.
for example, a good analog is pack tactics, right? Pack tactics is kind of like flanking built in, and it's if an ally is within 5 feet and isn't incapacitated.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I was thinking like, yeah, actually the way you could read it is like it's busy with its other target, so yeah, you would get flanking. Okay, if you want to do dart, then yeah, you can get flanking on
Okay.
it.
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna move on up. Gonna grab my dart, and I'm gonna stab it.
Yeah, I
Plus
like to
2
reference the
that.
pack tactics just because it's kind of like the closest thing to like flanking that they have innate in the game.
Mm-hmm. That hits, Wussy.
Okay,
Show me your
so I'll roll
damage.
my normal damage and then roll Divine Smite, right?
Yep.
If I wanted to
So
do that.
so
okay.
once you hit hit an attack, you can choose to spend a spell slot to Divine Smite. You can't roll the weapon damage and then have Boko
Well,
tell
yeah.
you if it kills or not.
Right, obviously. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna Divine Smite either way. So
5?
And then you roll
Bada
2d8.
boom. Oh, okay, there it is.
Okay. Okay, let's see. That is 11, right? Yeah, that's 11.
Yep. And then you just
hey-
mark down a spell slot.
Hey, the Ronin, you take 5 damage.
Oh no!
Oh fuck.
And
Because you're in there.
also the carpet takes 5 damage and it falls down. The Ronin's standing
Is
in the
that how?
center.
I didn't realize that's how that worked.
Oh, that's how this is.
That's how this specific enemy.
Yeah,
works.
this is how this enemy works. Let me put it there.
Danger
Okay.
damage transfer. Cool.
Anyway, yeah.
But you
so
killed it anyways.
as
Yep.
I go to stab it, like radiant energy crackles in my hand, and I just like fucking boom.
Boom. Nice.
It just like stabs through it, shines a bright light, and hurts the Ronin a little bit.
And also hits me in the shoulder.
Your hair is standing on
On the
end.
other side, I would like to imagine it's like God rays shining through the carpet all of a sudden.
All right. And
Ouch.
that is it. The carpet is down. You may now proceed.
Can we rest?
I would like that. Hey, we have a fresh rug to
Time.
rest on.
I recognize time is of the essence, but I am quite injured.
Well, as I
mean,
said
I'm
earlier,
impressed.
it doesn't help anyone if we don't make it to the princess.
Yeah.
Okay,
Spell
you
slots
may-
are long rest, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Just making sure.
All of my abilities are short rest, though, I think.
Yeah, I don't think a level 2 paladin would get anything back on short rest besides being able to spend hit dice.
Right.
I get
Second wind is long rest, actually.
second
I
wind
gotta
is.
get my action surge back. Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget that.
Yeah, most of my
it
shit
does.
is.
No, it does say shorter long rest. I only read
Yeah.
the long part.
I was gonna say, I was sure second wind was short rest.
I was sure too. That's why I was confused when I read it. It's because I didn't read the words short and in front of the long part.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
literally nothing that's short rest, actually, now that
yeah.
I'm
I was
looking.
gonna say, I don't think paladins do.
Other than, like, being able to use hit dice, right?
Yeah, I
Correct.
believe that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys can.
When you hit level 3, your channel divinity will be a short rest ability.
Okay.
I think the only thing that I get back is I reclaim any expended charges of wild shape, which means that
Right,
I
I'm
get
back to
my
20,
star
which is
form back.
not. I mean, it's not full, but it's not.
Okay.
It's not bad.
And it
It's
is.
what I would call 4/5.
What about the rest of you? Do
Goodness.
anything else on your long rest?
I rolled a
Short
hit
Spent
dice,
rest?
both
so
of
I'm
my
good.
hit dice.
Okay.
I guess since I'm not really doing anything, during the short rest, I would like to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
So I spend 10 minutes so I can ritual cast it. I
Is that
guess
a
I
thing
would.
anybody can do, or is it like
No.
okay?
Specifically, paladins cannot ritual cast at all.
Okay, cool.
Within 30 feet of you?
Because it doesn't. And I guess while everyone's short resting, I will just walk.
You're gonna walk
'Cause
the
I can-
hallway and cast it.
Yeah, basically. I can concentrate on it for 10 minutes. So I spend 10 minutes to ritual cast it so it doesn't consume a slot. And then I'm going to concentrate on it for 10 minutes while I just walk up and down this hallway quick to see if I sense the presence of any magic
Okay,
within 30 feet.
as you are doing that, when you are at the far end of the hallway, you get a tinge from this door. You don't know what's
Okay,
in there, but you can tell it's hella magic.
I will in a sort of a in a tone where it's like a real, hey, I don't want to interrupt you. As everyone's trying to heal, I'm like, so there's
Ronan, I don't mean to alarm you.
there's a lot of magic coming out of that door. So just could be good magic, more likely bad. We never know.
Worth investigating.
Can
I
I-
think.
Are we done with short rest? Can I act upon this a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to go up to the door and. What's the range on Divine Sense? It's 60 feet, right? Or no, that's never mind. That doesn't really.
It's 60
detect.
feet of you, but it
That doesn't
wouldn't
really
work. It
detect if
doesn't.
it's good or evil.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
never mind.
work through wall.
Yeah, it also doesn't work the way I thought it did. It's not black
Because
and white,
it's
good and evil.
the-
It's, you detect the kind of creature. Yeah.
Correct, and also closed door would be total cover.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind then. I don't really do anything
Take
with that.
off the.
You could detect the presence of any place or object that is consecrated.
Well, that's not helpful.
Or desecrated.
But yeah, specifically underneath the spellcasting block of paladins, they actually lack the section of ritual casting that clerics, wizards, sorcerers, druids,
They never
warlocks
figured
all
that one
have.
out, huh?
Yeah, I think it's because they're like only like 1/3 casters, but they're not allowed to ritual cast. I can ritual cast, but I can only ritual cast spells that have the ritual tag.
Oh. Okay.
Then you
Maybe
guys are
worth
mostly
investigating. If there's something that can help us in there, we're better off for it. If it's not going to help us, we're better off eliminating it.
That sounds like a win-win.
Don't want to catch it on the way out when
I
we
don't-
have the princess in tow.
Yeah, and if this place is to be used, we don't want to leave any threats in it.
Exactly.
Right, what are you guys gonna do?
Let's investigate that door.
Okay.
Let's investigate that.
So you guys
door.
are
Is it
mostly
locked?
full now, right?
Yeah, I'm almost full, so I'm good.
More or less. I'm down 5. I don't know how much Swizzy is down.
2.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I got my second win back. I'm fine.
You push open the door. It is not locked, as most of the doors are. Find yourself
Library.
in a library.
Where's Pacholi?
Leads to a library. Bookshelves line the walls, red rug covers the floor. A few armchairs can be spotted in the corners of the room, and there is also a strange sphere-shaped object that you've never seen before over by one of the bookshelves.
A pondering orb.
I do a divine sense.
Now, let me see it.
More so to see if the object or place has been consecrated or desecrated. which I don't know how that helps me, but
Let's see.
You can also celestial fiend or undead are the things he can detect with it.
well,
Now,
yeah.
I c-
If,
there
if
are
that creature is in this room,
there are no celestial fiends or undeads in this room.
Does my detect magic clue me in on what was causing the magic?
and is it consecrated or desecrated?
I don't
Stop.
know what those mean in the general, but I don't think either of them are really relevant here. Josh, you feel the magic is coming from the bookcases.
Oh, like all of them?
They all feel somewhat magical, but this one over here, this one over. Wait, I'm still on the other thing.
Yeah.
This one
Yeah,
over.
I can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, because I still on the reveal.
This one?
This one over here, definitely has the strongest like scent of magic.
I will point that out then and say like the bookshelves are causing the magic.
I poked the rug.
That one is the strongest feeling I'm getting.
The rug does nothing.
Okay, good.
I mean, I guess I will. Can I perceive the bookshelf to try to see if I spot anything
Yeah,
that
sure,
could
go
be
ahead.
causing a magic? And I will guidance myself. And guidance is a concentration spell.
Mhm.
So it turns off my detect magic.
Okay.
And then I get a D4.
It
Wow.
does.
17.
Yep, and you while looking at it, you can definitely feel that this bookshelf is alive. While you're looking at it, you can see sort of things just hanging off the like the edge of it.
Well, that's terrifying.
But Aster literally does like a big step back. Is like the don't touch the bookshelves. I think they live.
Everything in this house
Well.
lives.
Yeah. I just hope that we're still
I mean,
living when we get out, right?
I'd like
Aster,
to
like awkwardly chuckles. Ha 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 ha.
I'd like to get a
Should
little
we
closer
just
to the
leave and
orb
come
and see
back?
if I can look at the orb a little bit.
What do you want to do, Swissy? Sorry.
I want to investigate the orb a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. That's I just history, I guess. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
I scoot closer until you inevitably spring something on me. Am I good? I'm good.
You're
Okay.
good. You're good. Okay, let me look at your sheet really quick. I want to look.
Well.
Actually, Swissy, give me
Yeah.
a religion. I think it's the closest thing I
Okay.
actually might want.
It's the same roll.
Okay, so we could just use both of them around the
Yeah.
same. You are not sure what this is. You haven't there you have something like nestling in the back of your mind, but you can't really put your finger on what it is.
Would I take a stab at it with a religion?
Well, you are from a rich
Or-
family, so you're probably well educated. Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could also try a history or an arcana if either of those fits.
Yeah, I think religion is the closest.
Okay, and then I will guidance and try religion.
Ooh.
Do you want me to roll the D4?
Go if you
You
want.
know, 25.
Incredible. Yeah, so looking at this, like, you are aware of this. You probably learned about it during your schooling or something like that.
Vacation
You
Bible
know
school.
this.
Yeah.
This is a cult symbol.
So Mello's pondering it and trying to figure out what it is, maybe mumbling to himself, and I walk up and I go, "Oh hey, a cult symbol."
Yeah.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
At the moment, you cannot put your finger on the name of the cult that this is associated with, but you know this is like an incredibly fringe belief and and according to some, dangerous.
This is a dangerous thing. Much like the bookshelves. I kind of liked the rodent's idea of closing the door and coming back another time.
Okay,
Sounds good to me.
Esther and Mello, while you're there, can you give me a perception really quick?
Oh boy.
Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and not add guidance because I'm assuming I wouldn't have time. Well, okay.
Incredible.
Don't need to.
Both of you, as you're about to leave, you
I
look
can see
down
through
at
time.
the you look down at the table you're standing by, and you notice there's a golden key on it.
A golden C,
Well,
like
Key.
the letter.
Key.
Golden key. Oh, all right.
That seems important.
I guess I will pick up the golden key.
Okay. You've pocketed the golden key. You
Cool.
may continue moving.
Excellent. I will just add that to my inventory so I don't forget. Here's the key.
Is that symbol giving off some sort of like power we should worry about, or is this a later problem?
No,
Is
it wasn't magic when I cast detect magic.
Right.
Really. It's just
But
the
okay,
bookshelves.
so retroactively speaking, do I know if this is like a sanctified or a desecrated cult or anything like that, or?
What do you mean by that?
I don't think that means
That
what you
does
think
not
it
mean what you think it means.
So a
Swissy.
consecrated or desecrated place just means that it has been ritualistically made holy or unholy, usually by some sort of profane or prophetic type individual. Like if a cleric blesses a place, it may be consecrated, or if like an anti-cleric like curses a place, it would desecrate
or something like that. Or if like, for a more real example, if like say you committed human sacrifice in like a church, that would be considered desecration.
Do I get any of those vibes from the
No.
sword? Okay. Cool. I'm out.
All right. What you guys gonna do?
We're gonna leave.
I think
Yeah.
I think it would be best if we check the door that Mello recalls then.
Yeah.
If we can secure the princess,
agree.
maybe we can like sort of do a sweep room by room to clear out any issues so that we
Yeah.
can sort of call the place good again.
Consecrated?
We can
Yeah,
consecrate
her
it in
safety.
some way.
Her and Goldie's safety is paramount.
Pictures.
I checked the door.
This
Is it
door
locked?
is unlocked.
I was gonna say it's got a gold lock on it.
Yeah. It is another stairwell.
Cool. We take.
Yes,
the
yes, this is
stairs, and
familiar.
I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna.
No, I've got an end point in mind. Don't worry.
Okay.
And you find yourself on the 3rd floor. And let me let you guys take a look. See, there you go.
Crunchy.
You should be on the left side of the map. It started me there, so I'm just making sure.
I would like to not be on any rugs as soon as I enter the room, by the way.
Swissy, I will not like spawn you in a room and put you on spikes.
I mean,
That would be
we
really
are
weird.
on a
We've
rug
seen that
though.
Same truck twice.
I would never
Truck.
rug you 2 times in a row. I would stick
Okay.
bug you twice in a row.
You've been stick bugged.
Wow. Okay. What you guys gonna do?
I mean, gotta keep on trucking. Go through the door.
I was gonna
Okay.
say we might just want to stick to our order of like
Yeah,
Ronan,
first.
Mello, Aster.
I checked the door. Is it locked?
It is unlocked.
I open it.
And you find yourselves once again
You may find yourself. Well, okay.
Walmart.
All
You may
right,
find
let's
yourself in a long hallway.
Looks at the big rug.
Sweats.
I run up to the first statue at a sprint, avoiding the road.
Ronan, please.
I strike it.
Roll me a
This guy.
roll me a attack.
The Ronan sure just does love putting himself
Yeah.
across the room from us whenever he attacks things.
I will not be caught sleeping twice. 21.
It falls right over. Clong.
This one is safe.
Okay. While the Ronan's doing that, Aster and Mel, can you give me perception rolls?
I sure can.
The Ronan sees the statue in tunnel visions.
I'm gonna also assume I don't have time for the guidance, so I'll just do
No.
Was it a giant armored man?
10. I rolled a 5. Nice.
Hey. Mello,
They call us
you,
the perception boys because we always perceive.
Mello, you
But
can
only
hear,
one of us half the
Oh.
time.
you
One
can
of us
hear,
always sees and the other one never notices.
Mello, you can hear noises coming from behind this door.
Hold up. There's
Holding-
noises coming from behind that door. I point
What
at
kind of noises?
it. What kind
You
of
can hear
noises?
like the sound of cloth rustling.
Cloth rustling.
You can definitely hear like
I've
something
had
is
bad
moving in there.
experience.
Can
with
I hear
cloth
anything more if I get
recently.
up close to the door
You're
and put my
telling
ear to
me.
it?
Not really. You can definitely hear someone
Just about
moving
more of the
around.
same. There's someone in here.
Well, I mean, I guess they probably know we're here since we're speaking at normal volume. So,
And also, the Rona did just knock over a statue.
Yeah.
hello,
Alright.
who is behind the door?
But they didn't feel the
Are you-
need to investigate.
Be you friend or foe?
Is this what you're doing?
Is this what
Yep.
we're doing? I guess this is
Yep.
what we're doing now.
I
Listen,
mean,
I'm
what
all-
if they answer? You
What if
never
they
know.
answer?
There's always a chance.
I knock on the door.
1 second. I have to think about this.
She wasn't
Why
expecting this.
are you being like this? Why are you being Sesame Street in my Dungeons and Dragons game?
I'm just a large elephant man doing my best.
Listen, we may have killed a rug and several inanimate objects on the way here, but we're all about
A large element man that constantly needs to remember to try to down pitch his voice.
Let's see. There is no reply from the other side of the door, but you do hear a thunk, and the door shakes.
That's giving
I
me
open it.
not friend vibes. Okay. Well,
I open it. I mean, we're already.
I mean,
here.
yeah, we're already here. I mean, I agree with you. We're
I
already
mean, I
here.
guess is it locked?
It is not locked. It does open
I
towards
open
I'm
you,
respecting your privacy by knocking, but asserting my authority as the intruder by coming in anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, we open.
You open the door, and you are greeted with a scene. All right, 1 second. I have to.
Hope she's not dead.
I hope not. That would be bad.
In a second,
would
I
be
have
sad.
to go to the G. Oh,
I might
Yeah.
even get a little mad.
oh, let me move that.
Doop, doop, doop.
Doop, doop, doop.
As you open the door, you are assaulted by a barrage of revelations. On the floor to the right next to this divider, you see Goldie with blood gushing from her chest.
Oh
In
god.
the, in the center of the room, you see T the halfling with a knife pressed to Sarah's neck, and then you look at Sarah and you realize her veil is off. And you see her face for the first time. She
We
has
turned to stone.
She has light pink skin. She has small horns protruding from her head and black hair.
Huh. She's a cosplayer.
Can
What
we
a-
tell from here if Goldie's alive or not?
You would have to actually inspect the body to see how
Okay,
she's
cool.
doing, because she's
Okay.
not doing good.
Unconscious at least. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
She's rolling death saves.
Is this,
what I'm getting?
Is this a series of revelations the end, the stopping point?
I would like to know what your actions are going to be in response to this. Then I'll decide.
So currently, the imposter T, the impostee, is holding a knife to Sarah.
Yeah, it's like she was about to press the knife into her throat.
Well, I mean, she already knows we're here. I'm tempted to just rush, and we can deal with healing later.
Yeah, I would like my first action, I guess, be to assume my starry form again.
Okay.
And this time assume it as the chalice, in case I need to multi-heal.
Okay.
I was going to. I mean, since we're no longer at the point where we're going to be surprising, I was just gonna bull rush and hope that one of my 2 healers that are behind me can heal the people if something happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna run for a swing at
Oh yeah.
Okay. Roll me that.
I flash.
Well, first, as you step through the door, make me a dex save really quick.
Oh man.
Saw that coming.
It's
Middle of the road.
ooh. As you set your first foot inside the room, you feel something stab through it.
Ow. Spikes.
You take 1 piercing damage.
Yeah, does it stop my
No.
movement?
It only reduces it.
Cool, then I keep going.
And then I assume as you attempt to
I'm assuming
slash...
this is bad tea.
Yes.
Okay.
As you attempt to slash where a T was, all that's left is a green hat on the floor. And on the windowsill across the room, you see a creature land.
Oh.
Well, what you were going to do that for?
It's Rumpelstiltskin. Release our princess and preferably unkill her maid.
No, you see, I can't do that. I've got a job, you see. That one's got to die.
Wait.
Well, we've got a job and she has to live.
It seems
So
our
it seems
jobs
we are
are
an impasse.
incongruent.
It seems we are at an impasse.
We will not be making any synergistic business moves here.
Well, it seems we're at odds then. The creature punches down, holding the dagger that they had pressed to T's throat. And
To the princess.
that's the end of the...
Okay.
That is the end of the episode.
Is the princess still here? Like, is she still
She's
where she was?
she's
Okay.
on the ground. She's not been stabbed yet. The only thing that's been revealed was her face.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
tiefling or a devil or something.
I would assuming tiefling. Would any of us from our just like being people that live in these continents know like what that reveal signifies, like what she is?
So the two things you will know from seeing this is, one, she doesn't look like normal tieflings, even like urban, sea, or ground tieflings. She looks different. She has a lot more human characteristics about her, but also tiefling characteristics. You'll also know that the Kingsland royal family is famously all humans.
Ah.
Or is like a very explicitly human exclusive dynasty. And that does it for this week. I've been planning this reveal for a bit. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to do the fight next week. We will see you then. Goodbye.
Can we be in the room spike free? The Ronin already took it for us.
Bye.
I mean, the spikes are